Hello, please, and welcome. I'm Shinobi VTuber Robin Osiria, and today I just finished rerolling twice in Wuthering Waves. I'm going to tell you how I rerolled, who I rerolled for, and what my account plan is now. I thought that I got very lucky when I pulled Ling Yang on my very first Wuthering Waves account. If you pulled Ling Yang, perhaps this video is for you. Because Ling Yang is sadly not very good, or at least that is what some of the quote-unquote experts in the game have to say. That seems to be the emerging opinion so far, and personally, I would agree. So I rerolled twice, and the first time I rerolled, I got Ling Yang again. I got him again, and I almost wanted to cry. I started shaking my desk in rage, just a little bit, because the reroll method in this game is not very easy, okay? Truth be told, it is a time-consuming reroll. Here's what I did. To reroll in Wuthering Waves, you need a new email. Salted emails do not work in Wuthering Waves. If you already have an email address you're okay with using for the game, go ahead and do that because you do need an additional email address for Wuthering Waves. I had to create another email for Wuthering Waves, and I found that Yahoo Mail was really quick and easy to create a new email account. Once you create your new Wuthering Waves account and you sign into the game, you cannot skip the intro cutscenes, and honestly, many of the cutscenes in the first few minutes of the game, okay? So the first long intro cutscene, I recommend that's where you get up, run to the restroom, okay, take a little break, grab a snack. But the next couple cutscenes after you wake up, you do have to click through and you do have to run through the environment. I recommend skipping all of those chests. I recommend button mashing, fighting as fast as you can, okay? And the rerolling really begins once you reach this city in Wuthering Waves, Jinzhou City. Okay, at this point, I am going to show you some footage from our launch day live stream, which took place a little bit earlier tonight, because I didn't record all of the footage I did when I rerolled my accounts twice, so please don't get confused. This is a good chance to mention that I do plan to stream Wuthering Waves again tonight, live, right here on YouTube, so please consider liking and subscribing, and coming by the stream if you'd like to check it out. Once you arrive in the city, I do recommend doing this tutorial mission because it does give a standard banner pull. Once you complete his mission, just go up there and talk to the guy. You will receive one standard banner pull, and it looks like this is something that we will be able to do throughout Wuthering Waves, so that is pretty cool. Once you have done that, you want to continue to progress the main quest until you talk to Baija and complete this simulated training stuff. This is when you unlock the summon system in the game. Okay, hello please, I'm back here in real time. Voiceover Robin is gone, and they cannot hurt you anymore. This is of course the point where you want to check your mail and claim your pre-registration rewards. You can claim these pre-registration rewards even if you did not pre-register this account. This email address and this account was created after the launch of Wuthering Waves, and I still have these rewards, okay? Hopefully you will get very lucky like I did on this account, and you will get the 5-star that you were rerolling for in those first 20 pulls. Because if you don't get it in the first 20 pulls, it's going to be a little more difficult. If you do not get lucky and get the 5-star character that you are rerolling for in those first 20 pulls, you are going to have to continue to progress the story, continue to play the game until you unlock the events. See, I was lucky on this account, so I don't even have the events. This screenshot is from my other account. But once you unlock events, you will also be able to unlock this Awakening Journey Union system. And once you hit Union level 5, you will collect 5 free standard pulls, which you can use to reroll. Of course, you can make your way to the shop, to the item exchange, and exchange your resources for lustrous tides. If you are rerolling for a particular character, I actually recommend that you do this because the sooner that you can get on an account that you really want to play on, right, then you will begin to be able to make meaningful progress. And if you are rerolling in this game, I think it is worth it to spend your astrites on standard banner rolls. Okay, we will allow it this time because rerolling in this game is kind of crazy. And now, without any further ado, it's time to talk about who I rerolled for and what my account plan is in Wuthering Waves. Now, honestly, there were a couple characters that I would have been okay rerolling for, and it was any combination of these three. I would have been okay with Calcharo because he is a strong DPS unit. I would have been okay with Verena because she is a absolutely stellar sustain and support unit. Seriously, if this is anything like other gacha games, right, a seriously strong support unit will carry you through the game. And I also would have been okay with Encore because I'm really a fan of her VA. Shout out Karina Reeves, she voiced Regulus in Reverse 1999. But the 5-star character I received was Calcharo. I received Calcharo, and I will be keeping this account and using him in Wuthering Waves. Shout out Calcharo. I guess I am a Calcharo main. Now, Calcharo is a very strong DPS unit. I have had a lot of fun just with the world mobs that I've beat up with him so far. And I know that according to the tier list, he is a fantastic unit to start Wuthering Waves with. But he also does two key things for my account as well. And the first thing that Calcharo does is he allows me to skip GN. Okay, GN is a fantastic character. He does so much damage, and if you continue to progress the story a little bit, you know that he is honestly, very fun to play. But I have another in my heart I plan to pull for Yinlin. And so it is in my best interest as a free-to-play player. I'm trying to play free-to-play in Wuthering Waves to skip Gion and save my Astrites for Yinlin. And now that I have my main DPS carry character in Calcharo, I can move on and I do not have to worry about any other DPS characters right now or GN. I will save my Astrite for Yinlin, and once I move over here, I will be putting Verena on my wish list. I will be using my character selector to select Verena because she is that fantastic support unit that is going to carry me through the game. And so once I have all of these characters, my account will be Calcharo, Yinlin, and Verena. And I think that that will be very strong. What team are you trying to build in Wuthering Waves? Let me know in the comments below. In the video description below, I will also include a link to this tier list. Shout out Pridewin. I use their coverage a lot. And please remember that the tier list is not an absolute end-all, be-all law to any game, especially any gacha game, okay? The golden rule is you should always pull for the characters you like. And that has never been easier than it is here in Wuthering Waves with this standard banner character selector so early in the game. But that's going to do it for me in this video, folks. It is 7:35 and I have been up all night, but I hope that everybody is enjoying Wuthering Waves. I know that there is some hot criticism of the game. Honestly, I've shared in some of the hot criticism of the game, but I think now that I finally won my reroll, maybe I'm starting to turn myself around. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. I will be playing and streaming Wuthering Waves live right here tonight, so I hope to see you there. And I hope to see you around in the future. I play Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, Reverse 1999, and now Wuthering Waves. So please take care of yourselves, be good, and bye-bye now. Enjoy the game, and good luck on your rerolls. Have a good day.